forever anyway.
I know, right?
Like, we live.
Broadcast is live.
I figure we don't have any music on, but
oh, I can turn them on.
Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say like we'd be talking, but that works.
I will find something that is approved.
Oh my gosh, yeah, no more.
Maybe some Autumn Orange Lo-Fi Critical Role.
Yes.
They just put out a new album.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's based on Caduceus, the character that I cosplay, the one with pink hair.
Yeah.
So I love it.
Wow.
It's really good.
I really like all the music you showed me.
Yay! I'm so glad. That makes me happy when people actually like the stuff that I show.
Every time I'm with you in the car and you have music on, I feel like later I'm like, what was that band?
Oh!
You must tell me now. I love a time we drove to C2E2, especially because I got to know like the type of music you like, and I feel like you get to know a lot about a person when you get to know, like their playlists and stuff.
I agree.
I dig it. So on my Twitch, the notification hasn't even gone out yet.
Jeez.
We've been live for a minute. Yeah, okay.
Does this save to a VOD? Or does it not?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's why I figured if we, oh, there we go. Live.
Oh, I just got mine too. Wait, I got mine for you. Did you get one for me?
I did.
Okay, good.
Live.
I will start the music.
The musica. I just think that you should be really proud of me. This is my first coffee today.
It is.
Working on it. But apparently I have to drink 2 gallons of water.
Oh, gosh. That's a lot.
How?
Well, could you just do like 2 servings of like that liquid IV stuff?
Liquid IV?
Yeah, it's like this powder that hydrates you. You can have it like after, like if you think you've drank too much and you're afraid of getting a hangover, you can drink it, put it in water, drink it, and it's supposed to equal like 4 bottles of water.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, they sell it at Costco.
That's crazy. Oh, what's up, Dragon, Mistress,
Dragon.
Nicola, and Russ? What's up, pals?
Oh, I was on the wrong chat. Holy crap.
Oh, no.
Russ, oh my gosh, Sean, Kat, and Dragon. Welcome.
Welcome, friends. Hello, Sean.
How are you guys doing today? We're here to talk all about that.
Afternoon. Yeah, I guess it is afternoon now. I keep thinking it's still like early morning.
I do that too. I'll like sit around on my phone and I'll be like, man, and I'll look up and I'm like, oh, it's 2 o'clock. Are you kidding me?
The time. It flew. Can't stop sneezing. Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Kermsin Tide.
Oh, what's up?
How it's pronounced, but hello. You paused Critter Roll for me. I feel so happy, Kat. You just started watching, so.
Oh my gosh. Hello. What's up, Bone Chief? I have it live on YouTube. I don't know how that will go, but I figure since we're doing a thing, why not?
Yes, my sweater is full of puffballs. I call it my ball sweater.
Ball sweater.
Hope that's not against terms of service, but it is the sweater.
Balls on screen. What's up, Texas Sailor Star Media? Hello, hi. Welcome. Well, we're doing kind of like a live podcast today. So I think for those of you who aren't familiar, Hot Glue and Bobby Pins is our cosplay podcast. We talk about all different things. Where can they find it, April?
You can find it on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes / Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Pandora, I believe so far.
Everywhere.
a lot of places. So it's hard to give out links for that. So just if you search Hot Glue and Bobby Pins, there's no other podcast with that name.
It's just us.
So you should be able to find it. If you just put Hot Glue, you should be able to find it.
Just Hot Glue. There's no other podcast called Hot Glue.
No, 0.
That's the best.
We're extremely unique.
Sean, HBO Max found out that Studio Ghibli. Oh yeah, that's so
cool. Oh, nice.
New Lego set. Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Hopped over to YouTube, but it looks good. 1/2 second behind Twitch. Oh, thank you for checking on that.
I wonder if you have to set up mods on YouTube as well.
I think so.
Good afternoon, that Chaz guy.
What is up? Hello.
Thank you, Texas.
So we're just going to be like chit-chatting about like this podcast episode. I guess we were kind of thinking about doing like mental health discussion again, just because that seems to be one that you guys really resonated with. So if you have any questions for us you'd like us to answer, please let us know. Otherwise, I think we're just going to talk in general about mental health.
Yes. While we're doing mindless activities, I am going to be removing nail polish and actually painting my nails. Because I don't usually paint my nails because for cosplay, I am that person that doesn't want to have painted nails. The character doesn't have painted nails, whatever. But now, I don't have anything to shoot for a little while, so I'm going to do some black sparkles.
Yes. Perfect for the season. What's up, Dabs? Hey.
Hello.
Yeah, you have to set it. Yeah, I'll set up some mods over there. I don't really stream over there often. It's just
I'm always afraid because I don't want to.
Yeah.
Hi. How are you?
What's up? I can mod from here if I need to, though. Like, because we're using StreamYard to do this. So from here, I can mod all of the places.
Oh, perfect.
Dun, dun,
Mods
dun.
over there. I don't really
Oh,
stream.
God. My own voice.
That's a move.
Yeah. But yeah, if you guys have any general questions or anything, let us know. One of the things I've been talking about a lot this year is coping mechanisms. Did you find any new coping mechanisms this year for being, you know, a creator online, dealing with the world the way it is?
Legal? I'm just kidding. Let's see. I feel like a broken record saying this, but I found that being outside, and I know this is not possible for everybody, but getting, even if it's just opening your window, standing out on your deck, absorbing some lovely vitamin D from the sun, jumpstart that serotonin production. I have found that is like essential to my mental health.
Being outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It helps a lot.
That's something, you're far more like outdoorsy than me, and I like don't ever think about it until like I come over and we like go for walks on your land, and I'm like, this feels so good. I think that if I didn't have a Walmart by my house, I would be more likely to do that.
Oh yeah, your house is in a weird spot.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Casey? Hey.
Oh, Casey. Oh, Casey. Hello.
Alex, what's the sun? Don't know it.
Alex, oh my gosh. Alex is a true gremlin. Or goblin.
Alex, do you not need to go outside to feel better? Does it there's a question for the chats. How do you guys cope? So when your mental health is feeling low, what are your coping mechanisms?
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I have never played Phasmophobia.
Me neither. I think I'm playing tonight, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm scared. You should come play with us, April. I think it's at like 11 p.m. though.
Oh, geez. That's like way past my bedtime. Well, not really. We're like in bed by then watching woodworking videos on YouTube.
That's dope, though. I think that as far as my coping, outside is definitely one of them, but this is one I'm always kind of afraid to say because I don't want it to come off the way it can sound, but for me, the mentality of just do it. So if I'm feeling low and down, if I can get myself to just get up and move and go and do some things, that helps me a lot. And that always, like, I know there was a girl who did a YouTube video forever ago where she was kind of shaming people for not just doing it. Like, I know that's not nice. Like, I don't think everybody, like, the same coping mechanism doesn't work for all of us. But for me, like, if I can just get like this morning, I woke up and I was feeling kind of down and I woke up later than I wanted to. I didn't want to go to the gym, but I made myself go. And now I feel better for making myself not sit in that rut. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That's a really good point though, too. Like, I have found that when I don't do anything for too long, I just feel worse, like absolutely worse.
Yeah.
And it took like my husband, Casey, telling me that like some real talk or whatever. I was just like, oh man. And then I'll do something and then I end up feeling better at the end. And I'm just like, all right, I guess.
I guess it works.
Casey says, my therapist is the only way I'm coping. So that's another thing that I started doing this year is I started going to therapy for the first time in my entire life. I started in February and I was going like once a week for a couple weeks just so I could like, get my entire backstory in. But now I go like maybe once a month or so, however long I feel like I need to, like as needed sort of thing. And it's starting to help. Like it was kind of interesting, like getting started and like getting into the swing of like telling a stranger things about myself
Yeah.
that I don't tell very many people. So I'm excited because it was something I'd put off forever because I was like, oh, I don't need therapy. I can just figure it out on my own. Whatever. I'll look up a YouTube video. But really, if you need, like, I don't know, something about chatting to her, like, just really helps.
Man, the power of just talking to people, just being able to get it out, especially in that space where it's unbiased. So I don't go to therapy, but I need to. Like, I'm so proud of you and our like friend group. Like, all of you guys really like prioritized your mental health this year, and I'm kind of still in that like, I can do this. Y'all look on YouTube, but I think there is value, no matter like. I think for me, I always used to think as therapy is like last resort. Like when things are bad, that's where I'll go. But it shouldn't be used that way. Like everybody could use someone to talk to.
Yeah, I agree. And like my husband has started going too. Like we both started seeing different people in the same office. And I don't know, I think it's been really nice.
Yeah. We got my coping mechanism mainly involves cooking, eating, and playing Magic. Man, and if it works, hell yeah.
Cooking's a really good one.
Yeah. And then we have 2 times Zoom with friends. We play online games. That's awesome. Music, dude, music and unplugging from social. That's been a big one for me as well.
Social media is evil.
Yeah, we can have a whole discussion about social media mental health issues.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm feeling a little depressed, I usually raid the fridge and play video games once something to eat. Yes. I feel like I'm lisping. I had dental work done, guys, so if I'm lisping, it's only going to last a few days, they said. I'm like tripping over my words.
Okay.
I did notice that going for walks help. I try to lose myself in a book or video. I want so badly to lose myself in a book. It's been like 10 years since I did, and I bought a bunch, but I can't like find something that like sucks me in.
I might. Well, are they audiobooks or are they regular books?
I bought regular books.
Okay.
Maybe I just need to try some audiobooks.
You might find that you like those because you can still kind of like do things while you're listening to it. It's almost like listening to a huge, giant, long podcast almost.
Yeah.
And I found that listening to audiobooks while I work has been really helpful.
Really? Does it?
So if you can't set the time aside to sit down and read, then maybe it would work better with your kind of style to listen to it.
Maybe, because I feel like I struggle with like slowing down my brain. Like that's what I'm trying to find. So do you, when you're like, I just want to craft and be chill. I don't want to feel like I'm rushing. Do you feel like the audiobook allows that?
Yes, I agree. I think it does.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really nice. And then plus like with Amazon, if you have an Amazon account that attaches to Audible, then you can earn Audible credits and you can get free books. So it's been really, really nice.
To do the Audible. Also, guys, we don't have our overlays, but we have our phones for alerts. So if you follow, subscribe, donate bits, any of that, we can see it. Thank you for the follow, that Jack, by the way.
Yes, I'm looking to see if I missed anything.
I totally forgot to pull the screen up, but we've got it now.
If I missed anything, okay.
Honestly, locking my phone away and working on a project with no screen helps me. Oh my God, I've been trying that, but I always find a way back to a screen. Always.
So hard. Kat says, I noticed. How do you get it up on the screen?
Just click their link or their comment. It should.
Oh, I think since you're the host, I think.
Where are we at? What do we need
to?
Going
to read Kat's. Notice going for a walk helps. And try to lose myself in a book. Oh, you already read that one. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, you're good.
We're talking about books.
There's so many. We are, just so everyone knows, since we're kind of doing a live podcast too, we might get a little behind on your comments, but we will get to them.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got if I'm a depression slump, sometimes I will just be there for a while, but I force myself to do something. It helps therapies. Yes, on both of those accounts. Sometimes you just gotta force yourself to do things. And I think therapy at this point should be like a human right. Like I think everyone should just have access to it.
Yeah. Like I'm lucky in that my insurance covers mine, but still like the copay adds up.
Yeah.
Stuff.
And how many people out there, the problem too is like mental health in this, I'm not going to get political, but I'm just saying like mental health in this country has never been prioritized properly. And usually the people who need it most, I'm not saying always, but there's a lot of a low income aspect because it's depressing not being able to pay your bills. And maybe you've got some kids and those people should have access to therapy. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Sean said building puzzles. Yes.
I haven't done a puzzle in so long. I used to love puzzles.
I love, Sean, do you like the giant puzzles or do you like fast ones? I love the ones that are like super complicated. You have to sit with for a while.
Yeah.
Like, sucked into it.
We had one that was like a big leopard or whatever. So of course it had spots everywhere and it was so hard.
Oh, that's so
But it was really cool. I think we ended up finishing it like years ago when I was a kid. Let's see.
Are we way behind?
No, I think that's a depression or anxiety. I like to do something creative, draw, write poetry, paint, or experimental cooking. Ooh.
Yes.
I just did some baking over the weekend, or not over the weekend, over the week. I made pecan pie bars, which are super, super good. And then we made candied pecans and we did like smoked pecans. We have pecan trees in our yard. So we've got like so many nuts.
Casey's stories of him up in the tree.
drowning in nuts.
Drowning in nuts. There goes the TOS.
My ball sweater, I'm drowning in nuts, everybody.
That's going to be a clip.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love it.
Working on quieting the inner voice that loves to... Oh, I need help with that. Any coping mechanisms you have with that, please send my way.
Yes, I've been meaning to try meditation. Like, everyone that does it, like, just has nothing but good things to say about it, and I feel like I need to try it.
My husband does a lot of meditation. Sam, he swears by it. He really likes it. He does a lot of the YouTube video meditation tracks.
Oh, I should try that. Abby Gamer, meow to my favorite ladies. Hello.
Meow. Hello.
To you as well. I see there's a kitty cat in your profile picture. I love it.
What's up, Jakey? Hey. ASMR. Really? ASMR calms you?
I can see certain ones. I guess it depends on what noises you like. Because I really like the paint mixing ones and like I don't know, like some of the different ones. I don't do like human whispers for like any human one, but I like the like I don't know, like natural things. I guess I don't know.
Not so. I shouldn't whisper to you to calm you. Is what you're saying.
I barely ever whisper ever. And I didn't really notice that until Casey. I was in a movie theater and I was talking in a really low voice to Casey, and he was like, "Do you ever whisper?" And I'm just like, "Do I?
Do I?
I don't think I ever whisper. I just talk like really, really, really quietly."
I whisper at the cats in the morning. Please leave me alone. Yeah. Social media is the devil. Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
Sophie, yeah,
we're getting there.
He's doing little shoots of every Sailor Scout.
Yes, well, 4 of them. I'd like to do 4 of them. But you're my Jupiter, so we have to do a...
Yes, I'm the Jupiter. So I'm a tall boy.
Tall boy! 2,500 piece puzzle. Holy crap. Yeah, Batman loves destroying puzzles. That's his favorite.
Let's see. Sertraline prescription sure helps, says Russ. Yeah, I've had a lot of people that say that different medications really, really help them. I'm not on anything currently. I have been on things in the past, but we're kind of, with my therapist, we're kind of like working to see where I'm at with all that stuff. I definitely get more depressed in the winter because obviously I can't get outside. I've got the seasonal thing going on. I'm thinking about getting one of those lights, one of those like sunlight things that you sit in front of and you absorb serotonin from it, or you absorb the light and your body makes serotonin.
Like a little plant.
Yes, I'm like a little plant.
Little plant.
I just need to sit in front of the sun, and then I'm like, oh, okay.
I seasonal depression, like it's not something I really think about that much, but it's been raining here the last few days. And when I woke up this morning and I took Bear out for a walk and the sun was shining, something about that just made my day. Oh, and I really thought about it, like maybe I just don't realize that I experienced some of that, you know?
Mm-hmm. The vitamin D and serotonin thing is like a really big deal. Like I never realized how big of a deal it was until maybe last year. It was like, I see a marked difference between the times when I can get outside or sit outside for a little bit and the times when I'm like stuck inside when it's raining or too cold to be outside. Really crazy. Yeah.
I think I need to start paying more attention to things like that as well.
Yeah.
I left up the social media is the devil post by Alex because I did want to like. Oh my god!
What?
My husband is home from work and just scared the shit out of me. Oh, I thought there was a ghost.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
That's
my
okay.
heart. Hello. But what I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? My heart was in my throat. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Social media being the devil. So there's been a lot of discussion lately about people en masse deleting their social medias, and that
Really?
it like kind of scares me because like our job.
Yeah, our job is social media. Basically.
Yeah, but I also understand like how does that make you feel?
I always tell my husband that if there weren't any like repercussions, or if I were not working in social media anymore, I would be really tempted to just get rid of most of it.
Really?
Honestly. Yeah. Like I know that it helps like keep, I don't know. Well, maybe if I weren't working in it, I wouldn't feel as stressed about it, and I would feel more comfortable keeping it. Possibly. Yeah. So I don't know. It's hard to think about because part of my mind is like, oh, get rid of all of it. I hate all of it. But then some of it I really enjoy. So I don't know if I'd want to get rid of it completely because I kind of like being in the loop or whatever because I'm nosy. But
me too.
I don't want like my social media or like my well-being to depend on how much I think people like me today.
Yes. And I think that's the big part is figuring out how to separate that. And I think that's very ebb and flow. I think people are very much like, I can't separate it, or, oh, that person is able to separate it. And I don't think anybody can 100% of the time. Like, I think everybody is in and out of that, like, place in their head.
Mm-hmm. I completely agree.
Alien, oh my god. Oh, Smashly, hello, hi.
Hello, Smashly. I watched you guys play Among Us. Is that the same Smashly?
Yes.
I remember watching you guys.
Smashly's lovely.
Awesome. 12 the fish, hello.
Yes, those just joining us, what are your coping mechanisms? How do you deal with, and are there anybody in the chat who genuinely doesn't deal with any like mental like health ups and downs at all? Because there are people who just don't.
The luckiest people ever. Well, I used to think that my husband, Casey, was like that because he always just seemed like, I don't want to say the word jolly, but he is a jolly man.
Jolly.
But after, I don't know, like we both started doing therapy and he has like discovered some things that he's been struggling with. Like there's things that he is struggling with, dealing with from the past or whatever that he was just kind of, or like some people, they're kind of raised to just kind of like brush everything under the rug.
Yeah, me, same.
Just like, all right, just put it in its box. Like I do this too with a lot of things, like compartmentalize. And so you think like, oh, it's fine, everything's fine. But then once you start like talking about it and discussing it with somebody, then you realize there maybe are things that happened that affected you, that are affecting you now, that you didn't really realize before.
I think our parents' generation did a lot of that because my parents were my parents were awesome. I love my parents, but they were very much like, nope, sweep it under the rug. If you ignore it, it's fine. And I remember going to therapy when I was 21, the first and only time I ever went to therapy. And my parents were so upset with me. They were like, don't talk about it. Don't put it on social media. None of our friends, like it was embarrassing to them.
Yeah.
Since then, they've had like a reawakening and now they don't feel that way about it. They understand it more, but that was very damaging for me at 21.
That's good. Yeah, that's good that they've kind of changed their tune on it.
But like, I think about people whose parents never changed their tune and they carry that with them.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's see some comments.
Yes.
Rogue Wave started vitamin D supplements this year. I'd say it helps. Vitamin D has correlation. Yeah, I've started taking a lot of vitamin D as well. And I'm like, I'll take all the vitamin D I can get, honestly. Like especially in the winter months, I feel like it'll be really, really helpful. Casey says, deleted Twitter off your phone and scroll on general web. Awesome. I go in stages where I will scroll just like endlessly, just like doom scrolling, you know?
Yeah.
And then, like, I don't know why I just did this. But then there's other days where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna put on like YouTube or something like that and just not look at anything and just like do stuff, like do work or whatever. And I'm better about it. And then also like not scrolling when I'm with people or like with my husband, when my husband gets off work. Excuse me, like I feel like I get off work, even though like that's what I want to do. Because when you work from home and this is like your full-time job, like you never feel like you're off work.
Yeah.
So having like a mental separation has I'm kind of like trying to create a separation.
I find that very hard, separating the things. I like, what's up, Matt? Screaming into an open field.
I mean, I've got an open field that is ripe for the screaming.
Have you ever gone out there and just screamed into it?
I have not.
No?
No, like remember when Casey was telling you that like I never almost ever yell?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done that, ever.
I would love just to hear you.
Like a rave, like barbarian scream.
Yeah.
Maybe sometime it'll happen. Like even when Milo passed away, like I like cried really hard or whatever, but I don't think I like screamed or anything. I don't know. Maybe that's me like having to box everything up.
Maybe. I get to a point where I will yell.
Yeah. I'll yell it, but like I've yelled at the dogs and stuff. But
just not at people.
No, I don't really yell at people. I'm usually someone that'll just like sit and like take it all, and then like have to think a little bit before I can respond because it's hard for me to process being yelled at.
Yeah, don't yell at me.
Yeah. I think when I'm excited, like I feel like at conventions I can get a little bit more loud because everyone else is really excited.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Kit Kat. P.S. Hello. Oh, you're not being a bother. Welcome.
Hello. Yeah, you guys are never bothers. Like I said, sorry if we're a little behind on the chat.
So, Kit Kat asked how old you are now.
Wait, what?
She said, or they. I'm sorry, I don't know what.
I'm 30.
Said, 30 now. Okay, and I'm 33, just for a reference.
30 squad.
30 squad.
Thank you for the sub, Mudzai, and Casey. Thank you for thanking Mudzai.
Yay!
Casey's like a great mod, and she's not even modding.
It's awesome. Yeah, we're streaming through StreamYard, so if our alerts, if they don't, because they're not going to pop up, if we miss them, we're very sorry. But thankful for the follows and subs.
For the peoples. Rogue said, Facebook must go. It's where the garbage fires. IG isn't that bad. Okay, hold on. So listen to me. Facebook is my best platform. It performs best. Yes. Facebook is, please don't delete Facebook, man. Like that's I think that's what helps me when people start going hard on Facebook and I'm like, no. Mine's
my worst, I feel like. Instagram, I feel like, is good, but my overall numbers are going down. Like, I've lost 3,000 followers this year, and I do not know why.
Yeah, that's happening to a lot. It's like every time you post, that it reminds the algorithm to check for the bots.
Oh, jeez.
Which is annoying.
Yeah, because the last time I posted, that's when I dipped below 113.
Yeah, that's what happens, and it's annoying. I want to get rid of Facebook sometimes, but I chat with my friend. Yeah, don't get rid of Facebook.
No.
Work.
No, you can't. We chat all the time.
I'm off my phone from 9 to 12 and 1 to 6. A few days. Oh, is that working? Do you feel like that's
a good idea?
I'm always willing to try new things, man. Always.
Yeah, I feel like Danica told me about this app that she has used called Forest. And it's like an app that you set a timer on your phone for how long you are not going to be on your phone, and it like grows like a virtual tree. And if you get on your phone during it, it says, "Are you sure you want to do this? Because if you get on your phone, you're going to kill your tree." I feel like that would work for me because I'd feel bad.
That might work for me actually.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I might try that. I think I downloaded it.
Isn't it crazy that like we live in a world now where there are apps and coping mechanisms to get people off of social media because it is so addictive?
Yeah, it's insane how addictive it is.
And
I can't.
It is. At Smash says, I yell all the time. do you find it relieving?
Yeah, maybe I'd feel better if I just let everything out. Because I was always a really quiet child, and then I got like extremely outspoken in like college or a little after college. And then I was a bit much, I guess. And so now I'm like, okay, I got to rein myself in a little bit.
A bit much. What?
Yeah. I think it's just the forest.
I must find it. Arkham said, to be honest, my mental health hinges on 2 Tuesdays from now. What?
Mandalorian? Wait, I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
No, that's sooner. That's way sooner. Oh, thank you, Dragon. Super Mod Dragon. Got the link for the Forest app.
Thank you for doing the thing. Matt said, jokes aside, I used to do that during army stuff when it was stressful. I would yell in the barracks after a stressful day. Dude, scream therapy is a thing. Like, that's a real thing people do.
Yeah, I've been wanting to try like kickboxing or something that would be really nice to like let out some of the stuff, because now I do running on the elliptical. That helps. Our gym is very, very small, and there's usually, whenever I go, there's only like 5 people in there, so it's really easy to like stay away from everybody. So I go in there, and that really, really helps me with my mood, and helps me because I have trouble sleeping as well. Mm-hmm. So election day, oh my gosh, I have two brain cells that are functioning right now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I found that doing like a light cardio plus some weights or whatever has really helped me with my mental state.
I think just being able to like zone out and do something super different.
Yeah.
Smashing, that's what we were saying earlier.
Yeah, we were talking about how it's like it's easy to get like recommendations to just stay off social media, but when social media is your entire job, then it's a little difficult to work around. So I guess it depends on how much social media is involved with your particular job. So with mine, honestly, I feel like I could use social media less in my job, because a lot of what I do on there is scrolling. And then if I post something, I'm just like obsessively checking the comments. I can't like let it go and stuff. So some of it's like just personal. I don't want to say personal training. That's not the right word, but
your brain is like wired because of the world we live in to want those hits. Because I get that. Sometimes I post a lot on Twitter, and sometimes that is just to negate the guilt of all the scrolling I've done. Like, I was on Twitter for this whole hour because I was going to post this selfie, duh.
Yeah. Well, and Twitter is also so interactive that I think people it's relationship building kind of posting on Twitter. And so I'm like, okay, I have to post on Twitter because I want to interact with all these people. I've met a lot of good friends on Twitter. And but then if I spend so much time on it, if I tweet once instead of 3 times within the hour, they're not going to notice. At least I get it out a little bit, gets a little bit of something out there.
Yeah.
But the attempt to stay relevant is really something else.
And that's a big part. Instagram, the algorithm rewards you for interacting. So if you're engaging with other accounts in a meaningful way, your posts will do better. Well, it's because their goal is to keep you on the app. That is it. But a problem when it's your work and growth is kind of part of your work, you just get stuck in the cycle forever. Alex said, scream therapy is totally a thing I do in my car and worry my neighbors.
Aww.
I love that. I don't think you should bring yourself in. To be honest, I feel like that's a lot of people telling you that speaking your mind isn't feminine or not what good girls do, etc. We are taught at such an early age to be in the background, speak your mind and let the world know you think. Be loud.
I love that. I like that.
People. I would genuinely love to hear you scream. If you ever yelled at me, I wouldn't even be mad at you because I'd be like, people yelled at me.
It's I feel like there's a side of me that wants to do that sometimes. But,
I straight up, not often, I'm not a yeller, but sometimes that one argument tips me right and I'm off. And I feel so good afterwards. I'm just relieved.
Well, I think it depends on also what your partner is like or whatever too.
Yeah, for sure.
Some people just can't handle it. Some people are really good about it.
I feel like people get over things though. That sounds mean, but if it's what's best for you,
my husband forgets about a fight 5 minutes after it happens, honestly.
And it's done. Rogue said melatonin at night. I have lucid dreams when I do that, and it's usually about aliens, so I can't.
Oh, no. I've lucid dreamed a couple times. When I first started playing Skyrim back in 2011, I would have lucid dreams about at like opening my inventory. Like I would just be walking around in my backyard and I would open my inventory in my brain and like pick something out. And then like, I don't know, it was just really, really interesting. I liked them. They were always really benign. Like it wasn't ever anything bad. But I do find that I have very vivid dreams on melatonin, which is interesting.
Yep.
So I will take like a ZQuil or something, like a fourth of a dose of ZQuil. I found that helps me, or like a CBD type thing. ZQuil. Yeah.
I'm thankful for ZQuil.
Dreams.
Help me do a sleep. What's up, Unmasked Hanya? I can never say your name. I'm so sorry.
Hanya?
Hanya.
I don't know.
Just joining us, we're doing like kind of a live Hot Glue and Bobby Pins podcast, just hanging out, talking about mental health. Tell us what your coping mechanisms are.
Yeah, if you guys aren't familiar, we have a podcast. We have about 6 episodes up, I think, and we're on Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and YouTube at the moment. So we talk about cosplay in real life, basically, behind the scenes.
We've been focusing a lot this year on mental health because of this year.
Yeah.
That Shaz guy said, I recently got diagnosed with mild epilepsy. The last few months have been giving me different medications to control my absent seizures I would have, and the medications would cause crazy anxiety and depression. I was not myself. I'm on something better now, but I still get those dark moments that I'm not used to. Very scary.
Oh, yeah.
That medicine, like, it's crazy to me how they have to work so hard to still find the right dose for everybody because our brains are so different.
Yeah.
I recently learned about black box medicine. So my husband, there was a medicine that was black box, and that means that this medicine has a history of causing people to get so much worse. And it blows my mind that that's allowed on the market. But
yeah, I wouldn't want to risk that.
Yeah, but it's just our brain chemistry is all so wildly unique.
Yeah, no, that's one thing that I'm kind of like wary about with certain like starting to try out different medicines or whatever, because there are some that you just don't know how you're going to react to them until you're on them.
Yeah.
So it can take a lot of experimentation.
Which can be a scary thing. I hope that you're feeling better, Shaz.
Yeah.
Dark moments fade away.
Yeah, those can be really, really tough to get through.
We've got lots of channel your inner Ayla.
Yes.
Ayla and stock, I don't know, deer. Stark deer in your backyard.
I mean, we kind of do that anyway, so. Yeah, we like our venison.
You gave me venison meat that one time. I didn't know it was venison.
Yeah, I've given Sophie venison. I've given her pheasant.
But always without telling me, because if she told me, I'd be like, oh.
I know. Casey was like, "Do you think we should tell them what we're serving them?" Which was like, "No, let's just let them eat it."
Yeah, no, because Sophie won't eat it.
It's good, just like regular meat.
It was really good, actually. My dad just came over to my apartment for the first time and saw my Saber cosplay I've been working on. I was like, "What is this?" And I showed him a pic of Saber, and he goes, "You were gonna look so badass, sweetheart." That's so lovely. Oh, I love it when dads are into cosplay.
My dad works at a supermarket. Well, he used to work at a supermarket in Philly, but now he works across the river, closer to home. And he would I would get people that would follow me on Instagram and be like, "Hi, I work with your dad, and he showed me your cosplay."
Oh,
he goes to work and shows people my stuff. It's so funny.
That's the cutest. My dad does it, and one time, so my dad does it too. And one time, one of the guys, without even looking at my stuff, was like, "Cosplay, isn't that thing all those slutty girls do?" And my dad lost his mind. It was my mom told me all about it. My dad was like, "If that's what's in your mind, then you're gross. These are hard work," and went off. I was like,
"Oh, that's amazing." Cosplay dads.
Cosplay dads are the best.
Yes.
Great. What's up, Rifle? Hello, FaZe. Hey. And then we've got only if they let the research around marijuana psilocybin succeed and all. Dude, yeah, that's a big one.
Yes. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Unpheasant surprise.
I love it. Puns in the chat. What's up, Mr. Taylor? I am too.
Yes.
Honey. Tuning out external stimuli. Yeah.
I've been learning how to do that too a little bit. I've gotten really good at tuning stuff out.
How do you do that?
I don't know. I just kind of but I think I also naturally hyper focus on stuff. So I'll just like, if there's something that I don't want to listen to or hear around me, then I'll just like hyper focus on what I'm doing, and it just kind of fades away into the background. And I don't know, it's hard to explain, but
maybe I need to try more of that.
it kind of like goes over into like areas that I don't want it to, because sometimes I'll be looking at my phone. It's actually, I shouldn't even be on my phone, but like Casey will tell me something and I will be hyper focused on something else and I won't hear what he said or whatever. And so that's not good.
Oh no. And I'm paying attention to this now.
Yes.
Deer stalking is like cow tipping. I heard that cow tipping isn't real, and I'm very sad about that.
Is it not?
Yeah. I guess we don't have alerts on Isabel, right. So I can see subs and follows and tips and bits and stuff, but we're not doing channel points during this stream since it's our podcast.
Yes.
My dad wants to go with me to the next con to be a big old bodyguard. That's so nice. Cute.
That's really nice.
Papa Smooch.
Wielding the hammer.
What?
Did somebody get banned? Good job.
Good job. Do a ban. We didn't even notice. What's up, Kuro?
Hello.
Redeemed
a dab.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was saying about my channel points.
Okay. Hyper focus gets me too. Yeah, dragon.
Yes. Cow tipping isn't real. I have a cow. You've never tipped it? Not even one tip.
I'd like to get chickens someday. That'd be cool.
That would be nice. I want to go. The dark moments have lessened, but I still get them. I'm going to be talking to my neurologist in 2 weeks about this because I want off this medicine. I will try some of those electric shot treatments they do for your brain and just hope I don't lose memories like an eternal sunshine of spotless mind. I would hate to lose. Aw. I didn't know that they still did electrotherapies.
I did not either. Oh, Dragon says Smash has a big hammer she thinks it cons. Okay, that makes sense.
Oops. Oh. Cows sleep sitting down, and when they're standing, they just move if you try to tip them. I also always thought that was mean. Don't knock over the cow.
Yeah. Let's see.
Play and push. Oh, do cows play?
I love cows. They're so cute. We used to have a dairy, like a cow farm near my house back growing up in New Jersey. Yes, we've got cow farms in New Jersey. And they would have like the calves in their little like pens or whatever. And they would, or like, I don't know, we saw a cow giving birth one time and it was really interesting.
Oh.
Yeah. And then you could like go up and like pet them and stuff. Jersey cows. They were actually Holstein cows, but I like Jersey cows too.
What cows?
Oh, there's different kinds of cows, like different breeds of cows. Holstein cows are like the bigger white and black splotchy, like classic cow that you think of. And Jersey cow is like a brownish color.
Oh, I didn't
know. Fun fact.
Milk cows. All cows are not milk cows, right?
They all make milk, but I guess I don't know. The Holstein ones were being used for dairy. So, but I'm not sure. And I know like the Black Angus cattle are used for beef a lot, but I don't know. I don't know a lot. I know a little bit about a lot of things. So I'm not sure exactly if like breeds are exclusive to certain things or not.
You know a lot more about nature stuff. I always just ask you. Russ said electrotherapy has come a long way since the 19. I did not know it was still used. Honestly, that's crazy. How now, brown cow? Dairy, beef, and leather cows.
Leather cows. Okay.
Oh, what's up, Captain Marvelous? Happy Thursday to you too.
Hello, it's Thursday.
Okay, so what in cosplay gives you the most anxiety? Like what is it social media? Is it a specific skill? Like what triggers you to be like, oh, I'm gonna spiral?
It's hard to say because you don't want to say it and then have people do it.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. Okay, so then you could there are things though that like
social media, dealing with certain people on social media, comments, things like that.
Yeah.
Those kind of like I used to get to a point where like I wouldn't even want to post anything because I already knew what everyone was going to say about it and stuff.
And I think that that's really like important actually topic to bring up that you said that, because I think that people forget that there's a person in that costume when they're commenting on your stuff.
Yeah.
And a perfect example, did you see the girl who did the mask cosplay?
Yeah.
Like what they did to her, like how awful. She's a person. Why are you talking to her that way?
Yeah. It's annoying to me that it's gotten to such a state where it's like expected or whatever. Like, oh, that's just how the internet is, but it shouldn't be like that.
It doesn't have to be. We can change that. We have the power. So
I've gotten really, like over the years, because I'm a naturally sensitive person. I always joke that I'm in the wrong industry. And I've gotten a lot better about it over the years. But I have just come to a place where if I cannot control the comments or ban people, I refuse to look at it.
Yeah.
I won't even look. Like Reddit, nope, I won't look. DeviantArt, I turn off all the comments. Pinterest, I don't know if you can really comment on Pinterest, but like if somebody says, "Oh, you showed up on this website," Imgur, never.
No, Imgur is a scourge.
I did it once. I posted one time on Imgur right when I first started cosplay, and it was like a bunch of selfies as Elizabeth from BioShock, and I got like great comments, so it was great.
That platform is absolutely disgusting.
So now I just, if it's not on my Facebook, or even if it's on like a fan page, like an Elder Scrolls fan page, I refuse to look, and it's helped me. It's like that's what I have to do in order to feel good about myself, because I already know all the things people are going to say about my stuff.
Yeah.
Or my face or my body or whatever. So like I don't need to look at that. And I would ask like my friends, like if you see me on any articles, like don't talk to me about the comments. Don't tell me, oh no, I'm so sorry you're getting this. I'm not looking at it.
Yeah, like I don't need to know.
Yeah, like I want to keep myself, and it's not. And I don't think, and some people, I think on YouTube, a lot of times people will be like, if you get rid of comments, then you're a coward. You should expect people to give you constructive criticism. It's not constructive.
No, yeah, I was just about like that.
If I want constructive criticism, I will ask people that I trust in that industry or whatever. Like YouTube is awful. Is the worst.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, yes. It is the worst. Oh, I hate it so much.
I just saw in your. Yeah, I mean, we deal with rude comments all the time, and different people. I mean, so like April was saying, like about needing to not even look at those. We're all in different places emotionally on what we can handle, and I just wish more people would think that before commenting, especially cosplay. It's fucking costume play. That girl doing the mask was not in a craftsmanship competition. She was having fun, and the amount of people, and honestly, we put a lot on men, but there was a lot of women on there too who were like, it's not even, the craftsmanship isn't good. It's not, she's having fun. Learn to separate it. Yeah. Like, imagine being that girl and waking up to it that morning.
Yeah, she's like, oh my gosh, I got so many things going viral. How cool, looking at the comments. And then it's just like I would cry. I would seriously cry.
Well, and people end their lives over things like that. Yeah.
I thought she was just doing a fun costume.
Yeah, no. Just let people have fun, man. Yeah. What's up? Hey, like, what's up? Thanks for the bits. I said your name wrong, my bad. But you guys just joining us. We're just talking about the internet basically now and the way it is and the mental health associated with it. And one of the things I wanted that you mentioned, April, and I wanted to hit on again is like, so like you post something, people do things you don't like in the comments, so you let people know. And then they get upset with you for like letting you know that you don't want to. It's like, for me, it was the word thick. Like people used to use the word thick a lot. And I was and I was so happy when Jedi Amanda posted about this.
Yeah, I was just going to mention her because she hates that too.
What is a compliment to one person may be an insult to another. Like I don't like being called thick, and I've told my audience that, and I'm fortunate they seem to respect that. I don't really get that. If I do, it's maybe from someone who just isn't paying attention. But I've had people be combative in the past. Like, well, it's a compliment. You don't get to decide how it makes me feel. And people forget that on the internet when they're in the comments, like combative, like, well, you just need to deal with it. Like, don't
you put this up here. Why are you getting so bent out of shape about it? It's like, because you're being rude, man.
Yeah. Like,
jeez.
If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it.
Yeah.
Wow. YouTube comment. Yeah. Their opinions just for attacking people's character. Yeah, and it's the way you word things too. Like there are times where you could have worded something totally differently and gotten a totally different reaction from me.
Yeah.
So you can tell me if you think like I put up a photo of a new costume, if in the comments you're going to tell me something you think would have enhanced the costume, there are ways you can word that to make it polite and like, oh, this would have looked cool, instead of like being derogatory. I mean, I didn't ask for your, but
yeah.
If you're going, I mean, you just think about the words you use.
I was going to say, I don't even want that.
Yeah.
Just be like, looks good, and that's it.
Well, exactly. That's different thresholds, right? And that's what we have to do. Like, if people, especially people who follow a lot of different creators that they really love, every one of those creators is a unique individual with different feelings and thoughts. And if you could think about that a bit more, you'd probably be careful what you commented, honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like, some people I know really enjoy constructive criticism, but a lot of it seriously just comes from just random people, like armchair cosplayers that have never actually done it. Or they'll be like, oh, this is missing the such and such or whatever. And like we, for one, probably already know because we self-analyze to a fault.
Yep.
So it just makes you feel like crap.
Yeah. Like if you don't like something, just don't comment. I see, let's be real, we're all human. I see plenty of cosplays that in my head I may be like, oh, I don't like that. Right?
Yeah.
I don't then go comment. I just scroll on because I didn't like the content. I'm allowed to not like that content, but I don't need to tell that person.
Yeah.
Like, but the only purpose of me doing that would be to like destroy their day. And why?
They're just trying to make you feel bad because they feel bad about themselves.
Yeah. Ignoring it is not no, it's not. And that's always, I try to, if I get shitty comments or inappropriate comments, I try to just delete them. But man, sometimes
I'll block them.
Yeah, that too.
If it's like a strike one, and like if it's like borderline, then I'll delete it. But then if they comment again or whatever, then I will block them.
Like I've told you once, fam.
Oh my goodness.
Comment section doesn't understand. Unsolicited, yeah.
I know, like it's unsolicited.
Exactly, Rogue. Just don't say it. What's up, Stage Ninja?
No.
The hospital I go to offers neurostimulation, which is implanted technology that senses seizures that stops them. A lightsaber in the brain.
Oh my gosh.
Modern medicine is amazing.
Dragon says, preach, you don't get to decide how I feel. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Great. Let me see.
Is vibing. I had a guy a couple of months ago come at my gown saying you're so sexy, and that made me feel uncomfortable. So I told him he stopped it. Focus.
Oh boy.
You have every right to do that, man.
Yeah. I don't like people doing that on my stuff either, honestly, even if I'm not wearing very much. Like it's just weird. Makes me feel uncomfortable.
See, that's
especially on costumes where I'm not even showing anything, or it's like supposed to be cute or something.
That's what I was gonna say. Like if it's my boudoir, I don't necessarily mind. I'm probably not gonna engage with you. But it doesn't necessarily bother me. But yeah, if I'm in a full-on costume and you're like, oh, so sexy, hot boobs, I'm like, okay, now I don't like you.
Cool.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah.
What's up, Ace Kid? Welcome.
And I feel like some people could say things like, well, at least you get people that tell you that you look good or whatever. But that's not, like, what people tell us. I've kind of come to a point in my life where the opinions of outside influences do not really dictate the way that I feel inwardly about myself.
No.
That makes sense.
Same.
Like,
it only matters how I feel about me.
Yeah, like all the people in the world can say that's something about my appearance, but it just doesn't affect it anymore. Like I think it used to. But now I've kind of, maybe it's from just being jaded. But
from what?
Being jaded.
Oh, I thought you said from knowing David.
No, I know a couple Davids. So.
What's up, Kevin? Hello. Who tells a stranger they're sexy? How is that?
Oh.
I mean, that's the internet, man.
So many people. Well, I mean, okay. So here's the thing. Like if a woman or like a non-binary person says that, then I'm fine with it. But
yeah, I was going to say, especially YouTube.
I don't know.
Like it just feels different sometimes.
Yeah. Like I wonder if
you what?
What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Anyway, it's all right. Let's see.
I like that Smashly is using eyes. So spicy with 2 eyes.
Spicy. Yes, I love it.
Into
oh my gosh, spicy. That reminds me of the MySpace days.
Yes. Oh, yep. I'm not here to be sexy. I exist solely to make gowns, and you can say my gowns are pretty all day long. Yeah, and that is like clear. Like I feel like you made a clear point, and people should respect that. It's not what, and that I think that's the problem is people think that they get to decide how they. I mean, and you get to decide how you act every day. But when you're on social media, on your page, you can allow and be whoever you want to be. But when you're choosing to engage on other people's pages, you're now in their space. And if they tell you they don't like something, you do have to respect that if you want to be a part of their community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not just like a cardboard cutout husk of a person. Like it's a real person in there. And if you really want to...
I am just a coat of ferrets.
Yes. 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
What's up, babe? How dare you throw that back at me? Oh, Smashly. I want to call it very cool. People only like me for my beard.
Oh my goodness.
Well, actually, you know, while we're on that subject, that's important to mention too, is that male cosplayers online, some of the stuff they get is like extra gross.
Yeah.
Like we talk about men a lot, but man, women, why are you talking to men that way?
Yeah.
You don't be talking to that way.
Like, I don't know. Like all the, I forget. I think there was like a fire department or something that was posting.
Yeah.
Was it a fire department or a police department that was posting? There were like these really attractive dudes or whatever, and the comments were just like, if those were about a woman, they would just be horrendous.
Yeah.
Like, ladies,
please calm down. Yeah, it was policemen. I remember that.
Yeah. Like, man, that is not. Zoe Lynn, hello.
Hello, Zoe. Cats. Yes, that was a Bane. He doesn't get to stay up here because there's wig hair everywhere, and he'll eat it, and I'll have to pull it in his butt. I said, people don't like me. Why? Whatever.
My brain tells me that too. I have to tell it that it's mean and to stop.
You're mean. Isn't it weird that we have like a different person who lives in our heads? And that's what mental health is like trying to get along and build a relationship with that thing that lives inside of us all.
Mm-hmm. Got a mean brain.
I haven't seen stuff about men yet. Oh yeah, man, it's crazy out there.
Yeah, it happens.
I think it's just that barrier. Like I really like that term. I heard it in that podcast you sent me of Devin's experience, and then I've heard it a lot since. But parasocial.
Yes.
Like that type of relationship is so new that I think people are like that. This type of environment where that happens, and I think that people are still struggling to navigate it. Honestly.
Yeah. And if anyone who doesn't know what parasocial relationship, it's basically one-sided, where the person that it's like a social media persona person, like you kind of think that you know them, like you get to know everything about them or whatever, but they don't know you, basically.
Yeah.
Let's see. Guys can't even comment nice things. Sometimes they get called sentimental. That's so annoying. Like I despise that they have said that saying nice things is not allowed.
Yeah.
All it does is drown out the nice things. There's only mean things.
Yeah.
Irritating.
I just think the internet is so new. Like nobody knows how to behave yet.
Yeah.
Like
it's just like I don't know, the rules. Wild West.
Yeah, it is like the Wild West, man. Some of the male cosplayers get a different type. Yeah, no, it's Phil Mizuno. Some of the stuff he gets is madness.
Yeah, sucks.
The racism in our community is a problem.
Insane. That makes me so angry.
I don't understand why it's so hard just to be nice to people. Like, I don't fucking get it.
It's horrible.
I don't get it, guys.
See.
Will it not let you click the comments?
No, it's not letting me. Phoenix says, if I experienced good comments from cosplay, it would probably boost my confidence. But some people do have that mindset. And I feel like people assume that all dudes, I don't know what your gender is, but I know that people assume that a lot of men are cool with those kinds of comments, and maybe some of them are.
Yeah.
But it's just like You just don't know.
Well, that's what I was like. I do think that the word thick is such a perfect example because there are some creators out there who absolutely love it. Like they
own that.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And some hate it. And that's kind of with everything on the internet. Like if you're going to follow somebody and be a part of their community, you should be aware of what they accept and what they don't accept in their community.
Let's see. Stage Ninja says, I'm here to tell you that you two look nice today. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm still smelly from the gym. I didn't get to shower.
I just showered. All I did today was a classy dip. So it's like 80 degrees here today. This is awesome because it has been like 40 or something, 50, I don't know. And so I'm just like, yes, I can plastic dip today. So I did that and then showered or worked out and showered and then wake up. Yep. All I did today was plastic dip.
All I did was I went to the gym and then we did this. I didn't have time to shower, but you can't smell me through the stream. So
sometimes I don't shower and it's okay. Who am I seeing?
You were Overwatch cosplay, and I thought it was cool. It was super, but my intentions were never about sexualizing your cosplay. I thought you were a great person with a costume, and I still believe. Well, thank you, Shaz. Well, and like that's why, like, you've been a part of my community for so long, and I talk to you like a friend, and it's because you've shown me that you respect me and you respect my work, so I feel comfortable chatting with you. And I think that some people will do like the hot boobs thing, and then they expect that relationship.
Yeah.
Like, what did you do to build a friendship with the person?
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
You got banned for being kind and polite? That's crazy.
Let's see. The most common, Hurocraft says, the most common racist comment I see that infuriates me is that character isn't that race. That's so annoying.
That is so. They're fictional also. Like, these aren't real character, like people, bro. They're fictional.
Like, you don't get to decide who. I don't know. I just can't. It's just.
I could rant for hours about that.
And I despise when people are like, "Oh, there's no racism anymore." Like, I don't see racism ever. Like,
you're not looking in the comment section of any.
Like, where are you? Like, what are you doing? Horrible.
Bubble, echo chamber bubble.
Yeah.
Always.
Oh my goodness, sushi! I love sushi.
Oh my gosh. I just started getting into sushi. There are some sushis I like and some I'm still a little meh about.
Yeah.
Raw fish is a funny thing.
Yeah, I never thought that I would like it, but then I tried it in college and I was, oh my gosh, this is so good. I'm like a little bit wary of eating certain things now because if you guys didn't know, I got food poisoning this summer. I'm getting takeout. It was lovely. So now I'm just like, oh man, everything. I don't know.
Food poisoning makes you so scared. Like,
yeah, because it feels like death. Like I have only had that. I don't think I've ever had it that badly.
But I've had like very, very mild like food poisonings, like food icks, but not like what you had.
No, this was like full like sweats, chills, fever, like cannot get comfortable, throwing up. The other type of being on the toilet. Not pleasant, to say the least.
All of the bad times.
All the bad times. Goodness. Where are we at? Food poisoning. Phoenix, we actually do have a podcast. It's kind of like a live podcast right now, but our podcast is called Hot Glue and Bobby Pins. And if you search us on Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Pandora, or YouTube, you'll be able to listen to all of our previous episodes.
Let me see if I can find.
All you have to do is look up hot glue, and it'll come up.
Yeah, that's all you have to do. I was gonna put links, but there's so many different links.
Yeah, I know.
I have not been food poisoned yet. Well, good.
Good.
Jazz, you didn't meet April last year? She was right next to me.
Yeah, I was in the booth right over. What was I? I was the Skyrim barmaid one day, and then I was April O'Neil. I was April O'Neil on Sunday, and then Saturday I was Black Cat Diva.
Oh, you were. I was thinking you were Elf, but yeah.
Elf was Little Apple a couple years ago.
Oh yes. Hello, Samir.
Maybe last year.
Oh my gosh, my phone is covered in hair.
Oh no.
Well, we'll be back next year as long as shows happen. We'll be in the same place with our booths.
As long as things are, happening. Hopefully.
Make it happen. I bought like 4 prints from you too. They're still on my wall. Aww.
Oh, that's awesome.
Next episode.
You held my Fallout gun? I love that gun. Everybody loves that gun. Samir asks when the next episode is coming. We should probably record one soon.
Yeah, we can record one next week.
Yeah, we usually do about one a month. So next week we'll probably record one.
We'll probably do the thing.
Yes. We're not sure what the subject is. We usually decide about 3 or 4 days ahead of time. But I have a list of ideas that I have collected onto my phone that we can go through and see.
I just know I'm going to have to thin out this wig and it makes me crazy.
Phoenix, you found it. Yay, awesome.
There's a DIY crafting box that uses a vacuum concept that keeps your workspace clean. I need that.
Oh, yeah. My husband and I were thinking about making one of those, like where you get the table and you drill all the holes in it. I think he was asking Reed about it. It's like and it like collects all your shavings from sanding and stuff.
Oh, I do need that. I'm vacuuming this room all the time. It's so messy.
Yeah. I feel like I want one for my garage, but then I'd only be able to use it in the summer unless I want to bundle up. Let's see.
Once conventions come back, I want to go to Gen Con. I can say I've been in the same stadium with 40,000 people with you. LOL. Reputation.
A Reputation, yes.
Best concert.
Best concert ever.
Hopefully we'll get to see Taylor.
I know. We were supposed to see her this summer, but it did not happen. Hopefully next summer.
Hopefully.
Yes. Alex says, Gen Con.
I want to go.
Alex's favorite.
Have a great night, Leg.
Bye. I'm just going to go where the Critical Role cast goes. Basically. Follow them around. Like a leech.
I don't have any Halloween party plans. I think I'm just going to stream, actually. You want to do a spooky stream with me, April?
Yeah, sure. I don't have anything going on. I mean, if I'm here, actually. Because Kate and I, we are going on that bird hunting trip up in Florida. So I don't know when I'll be back, but if I'm back for Halloween, or if we have Wi-Fi where we're at, then I would be glad to do a stream. That'd be so fun.
We must do. I'm letting my subs pick my Halloween costume. I'm hoping they pick the banana.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna wear a wiener costume.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. I don't know how I would in the cosplay community since you are super welcome in the community. There are a lot of fantastic disabled cosplayers who would probably take you in. Man, they have their own community within our community, like a sub community too.
Yeah, it's all.
Nothing can stop you from cosplaying.
Nope. Let's see. We didn't get tickets to Loverfest, unfortunately. Or they kind of went down. Yeah, that's true. We were going to go to the one in LA because I haven't been to LA except to go to like the shopping area right before Disneyland. Before that, I hadn't been since I was a baby.
I have never been. That's something I wanted to do this year, but COVID.
Yeah. I'm going to go to the Fabric District.
Oh, yes. And in New York as well.
Yeah. I've been in New York a bunch of times.
I've been in the airport. Like I've flown around the Statue of Liberty, so I've seen it, but only from a plane.
Yeah, when I was a kid, we went to Ellis Island and we found like my ancestors' like names in like the registry or whatever, which was really cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So we got to see the Statue of Liberty. We didn't go inside because we didn't have enough money to pay for like I forget how much it was or something, but it was like a fee to go up and walk up there, so I didn't do it. There was like a bunch of us kids, so it would have been a lot. So we got to see it and stuff, and the ferry.
Alex, I feel attacked. Listen.
So the thing that I was plastic dipping was actually Kiki's armbands. So I have those, and after this stream, I'm going to go paint them. And after that, all I will have left to do are her braided belt, which I can do in like 5 seconds if I have all the materials, and the staff. So I'm almost there.
Me too. Me too.
So excited.
The jacket is sewn. The vest.
Oh, good. That's best.
Vex Vest is happening, I swear.
Oh.
Chaz, you should totally stream and cosplay. Hell yeah. Captain Marvelous. I know, we gotta do that Marvel shoot.
Yeah.
Ever see someone you think you know and it bothers your brain until you find out? It just clicked in my brain that I follow April.
Oh, you do?
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Well, here in a little bit, I probably need to get off because I have to stream later as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming later or not. I might do a test stream because I got a new capture card. So I'm going to see if it works because mine was making my game lag like crazy. I think that's what it was. I don't know. We'll see if that's what it was. But
maybe the one you have is really good now. The one.
Yeah, the one that David told me. Hopefully it works.
Hopefully.
But he said it might like take up a lot of my computer's use.
Well, I hope it does work out if you do it tonight.
Yeah.
I do. It looks like the chat isn't updating anymore.
It's not?
No, so I'm looking at my chat now. I see your rifle stud. No, he was talking. Hey, Ailey, Studio Lady is both the best and the worst. She knows what she did.
What?
Oh, wait, are they starting to come up now? Nope.
No.
Oh, that's so weird. Huh.
See.
Yep.
More laptop communication than capture card issue. Yeah. I'll see. If it doesn't work, oh well.
Wow. Guys, if we missed any of your messages, I'm so sorry because literally there's like 6 messages that never showed up in here. That's so weird.
Who said that? Am I fighting someone? Alex, wait, what was it?
Yeah, it was Alex. It's Rifle. He's being sassy in my chat about you. All right. And thank you for the follow, Bruno. Like I said, we didn't have our alert, so we may not have gotten to all the things, but oh, hello, Bane.
Oh, you gonna show your butthole?
He is. He's always a
naughty.
Naughty.
Bane's he needs to start an OnlyFans.
No, Bane. No, no, Bane.
Cat noir.
Get a job, Bane. Start an OnlyFans. No. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, here. Can we stop? Are we good?
Oh.
He just wants to be all over where all the hair is so he can eat it.
Yes, Alex will whip you into shape if you ask her to. Or sometimes even if you don't.
Sometimes even if you don't. Oh, there's the chats. Perfect.
All right. Oh, it's weird.
Well, do you have anything else you wanted to add, April?
I don't think so. I think this was a pretty good discussion.
Yeah,
thank you for hanging out. Super low key.
Yeah, I like ones like this, just hanging out and chatting sometimes.
Yeah.
I like Bane? Okay, I'll just come around your bum.
Oh, Chaz, you saw my Bastila cosplay. Awesome. Cool. I usually try to respond to every comment, but sometimes I do end up missing them, so I'm sorry if I missed one of them, but thank you. I appreciate that.
Hopefully you'll get to see it in person at Planet.
I was planning on wearing that at Planet, actually. So I'm probably going to wear that, Jester and Keyleth or something, probably. But
I have no idea yet. It's too far away for me. All right, pals. Well, I'm gonna tune out. Are you staying on, April, or will you maybe be?
No, I think I'm gonna head out and finish my Keyleth armbands.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Shader. I appreciate it.
Thank you for hanging out, guys. Definitely go follow both of us. If you don't, look up our podcast, which can be found everywhere.
Yes, look up Hot Glue and Bobby Pins.
I'll be live again at 7:30.
And I'm just going to be doing a test, so we shall see what happens.
Test stream. Okay. Goodbye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. If it